The Vietnam Veterans Traveling Wall is arriving on October 3rd, and it'll be here the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Okay, Traveling Wall is a three-quarter replica of the wall down in Washington, D.C. A lot of Vietnam veterans haven't had the opportunity to go down to Washington, D.C. A group of veterans realized how important it was to bring it to Putnam County, and we worked hard to do it. The caravan escort is a way to honor the wall coming in. It's a special visitor coming to our county. It deserves, like, if we were going to have the president visit or the governor, there would be a caravan to welcome them here. This is almost 60,000 veterans that are deceased coming to Putnam County, and they have to be honored and they have to be brought in with an honor guard. I have quite a few names of people that I served in Vietnam that are on the wall, quite a few names of people that were I went to school with that are on the wall. For a lot of us, there's a thing called survivor's guilt. You feel guilty because you survived the war and friends of yours didn't survive the war. And for some reason, and I'm just going to speak for me how it impacts me. I don't know if this is the same way it impacts other people, but I do know it does have the healing aspect. It's almost like these people come out and they talk to me. I can hear their voices. I can see their faces with a serene look on it that makes me calm and makes me feel, you know, we haven't been forgotten. Thank you for that, and go on with your life. A lot of Vietnam veterans realize that not only is it a traveling wall, it's a healing wall. It can heal some of the problems that they had, some of the traumatic experiences they had in Vietnam, and I don't want to say make them better, but we feel like we can walk into that wall and be with our comrades, and I think that's why it's so special. It's almost like the wall is alive. But the second time I went down the wall, I went with a bunch of veterans, and the two veterans, they'd known each other for years. Well, Dennis went up and he's doing a rubbing of a name on the wall. Anthony said, "Well, it's so nice of you to make a rubbing for me, but I didn't know you knew I went to school with whatever the veteran's name was." And Dennis said, "I didn't know that, but I was standing next to him when he got killed." So now here's two guys that come from different parts of, Dennis grew up here in Putnam County, Anthony from Mount Vernon. They met each other in the VFW, and they had a common friend that had gotten killed in Vietnam. And I mean, while they were close as VFW comrades, this brought them even closer. So stuff like that happens. It happens all the time. We get things left behind. They leave stuff, memorable things. People will leave something, a memory of a person, a childhood picture, and these are all saved. They'll leave their medals down there. There were 2 empty bottles of liquor left at the wall. We want the public involved. We want the public to stop over, visit with us. We'll have laying of wreaths in honor of the deceased veterans, and so we'll have different organizations will place wreaths. Also, it's access for people 24/7, so somebody can come in. There's some veterans that are a little bit, they don't know how they're going to react, so they like coming at 2, 3 in the morning. Look at a name, maybe make a rubbing where you can take a piece of paper and rub the paper and get the image of the person that's on the wall. We also continuously have somebody set up at a podium reading the names of everybody on the wall, and that's something so you'll be there. I mean, I know I've walked along and somebody's all of a sudden reading the name out of somebody that I knew. I think as an educator, one of the important things is that we bring the youth to it, and people who don't know about Vietnam, we bring them to the wall. We get an opportunity to teach them what happened at the wall, what happened in Vietnam. Sometimes it's the first time these people have met a veteran, and that's very important. The healing part of it is very, very important, yes, but the teaching our youth, we don't want to lose this history, and this is a way to perpetuate our history.